So, talking about relationships, of course, Modi's signed this new free trade agreement.
Yeah.
The relationship in the UK and India has always been really special. I mean, I work with a lot of Indian people, investors and entrepreneurs. They're just part of the culture here, part of the fabric. And it's much the same in India as well.
Yeah.
What is the kind of magic between them? Beyond just people knowing each other, what really makes the UK and India really work as good partners?
Yeah, I mean, one thing that helps, even though India's become independent, there is a long time link with the UK. I mean, okay, it was colonialism, and then it's now turned into a free trade agreement and something much more open. But there's strong ties. There's a strong diaspora here. My family have been here since 1948, and also there's a lot of services from Indian companies delivered into the UK as well. And at the same time, UK financial services. The Indians invest a lot here in real estate, other sectors. Now, as a UK company, we're looking at climate fintech in India, working and collaborating with a number of firms into the Indian government as well. So, there's many, many sectors actually where there's strong synergies. And India's, a strong labor pool, and there's increasing value add, but the UK also adds its kind of angle to this with its financial services expertise.
How does something like this foster more of that relationship? These types of events, societies, awards and things like that.
Yeah, it's a fantastic event because, the community here, whether it's in technology or beyond, doesn't really have the voice that it needs to have. So an event to bring that together and recognize it, it's not just for UK-born Indians or Indian diaspora from India here. We've seen Indians from all over the world rewarded here, and Indians that have studied all over the world as well, or Indian origin, UK-born entrepreneurs and others in industry rewarded as well. So it really brings together that kind of community. But it's not just about Indians. We've seen the award being presented by a number of international key players as well.
Yep.
So, it's important to say, okay, we're not working in a bubble here. We're actually bringing together the international community more widely and galvanizing that around Indians in UK technology, which is great.
What does the next 5 years look like for you? What could you share with us?
Yeah, so I'm really passionate with what I do personally and what we do as a firm, with 013 about technology on the climate side and finance coming together, because the finance guys don't really know about climate and the climate guys don't really know about finance. So we can bridge that gap and bring those two communities together. We can not only address climate change, but we can make it very economic so that a lot of the countries that we're working with, in the global south, aren't reliant on aid, that they're reliant on economic development and move away from debt.